Hey YouTubers, it's Tony with Mayberry Mini Trucks. Today is Saturday, January 18th, 2025. And today we're doing a video for Paul in Florida. Paul is interested in this Honda Attack. And the Honda Attack is the farm package on a Honda ACTY SDX. So by farm package, Honda actually did something to make it a farm package. They made it an ultra low first gear, ultra low reverse, differential lock, and then one, two, three, four, and reverse. And fun fact, Honda is the only make that we've never had a four-wheel drive problem ever. Not on one of them. And that is pretty remarkable. Not that there others are filled with four-wheel drive problems, but we have had to fix the four-wheel drive on every make except Honda. So I mean that says something. Whoops, I lost my paper here. All right. So now this is a 1994 Honda Attack. Of course, 4x4, 4-speed, ultra low one, ultra low reverse, differential lock. It has 40,087 original miles. And we're going to go ahead and do a review of this truck. We're going to take it for a test drive and get it up to speed and show everything on the truck as if we were the careful shopper. Anything that looks questionable, we're going to point out. And that's the point of this video. The other thing is there's no fees. We don't have any additional fee. Whatever the price of a truck here at Mayberry on all our trucks, whatever the price on the truck is all you pay. So if it says $7,400, then that's all you pay is $7,400. There's no additional fee, no admin fee, no title fee, tag fee, any of that. The reason we do that is because I can't stand it when I go to a dealership to buy a vehicle and then they trick you. They just trick you. And you agree, and then you sit down to sign the paperwork and it's like $800 more or $2,200 more or something. It's like, what's that? And they say, oh, that's the law. We have to charge that. That's just not true. It's not the law. That is a lie. So what we have on the truck is all you pay. That there's not even any additional tax. It includes a full synthetic oil change. We use 5W30 full synthetic. It includes the title. We got the law passed in North Carolina, making mini trucks street legal. I went to the House and the Senate on two separate occasions and testified before the House and Senate transportation subcommittees, and then petitioned the governor to sign it into law, which he did. So you'll get a title for no extra charge. And also, if there's something wrong, like the clutch is bad, we replace it. If the alternator's bad, we rebuild it, and just make sure that it has good power. So we also deliver. We charge $2.50 per mile one way. So if you're 100 miles away, it'll cost $250 to bring the truck to you. Let's see. Anything else? I'm sure there is, but that's all I can think of right now. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing I like to do is go around the perimeter of the windshield, showing anything negative. The windshield is where, the real abuse happens, because it's like the leading edge of the vehicle. And there is no rust on this windshield, which is nice. Now, we're going to go ahead and look across the front for any damage. So the bumper looks good. And let's see. Let me look at it this way now. I didn't see any damage that way. So, guys, there is not even a shopping cart ding on this. So that's good. The antenna is here. Usually, if it's extended and you're backing up, you can catch a branch and snap it. So that's how you want it to stay right there. All right, now we're going to come down this door pillar and see what we've got here. Now, we've got a scratch right there, a little scratch there. This is just water and road dirt, so that looks good. We do have a rust hole right there behind the mud flap. And a little bit of corrosion, a hole right there, some corrosion there. Nice gas cap, that's interesting. Yokohama tires. The wheel actually looks pretty nice on that, meaning the condition of the paint on the wheel, which I noticed those things. All right, now we're looking under the wheel housing or inside the wheel housing on the inside of the inner fender, and that looks very nice. All right, now the bedside panel. That, guys, is ding-free. That's pretty remarkable. Okay, this is a scratch here and here, just tiny little scratch right there. Gas tank looks to be in good condition. All right, another good-looking wheel and tire there. Now for the bed. So the bed is scratched up. You can see where they just used it. But let's look at the condition of the metal. Okay. So that looks good. No cancer, just surface rust. This is just dirty, so that's fine. No cancer there. Now we do have rust here, underneath that gasket, here, and here. Now that is on the engine cover, not on the bed. Let's look at the other half of the engine cover. All right, now we have a spot of rust right there, and also there and there. This is all on the engine cover, so you can see the whole engine cover there. All right, now we're going to look at the bottom of the panels because Paul is a long distance customer and we want to be sure that we are very careful about illustrating everything that we can. All right, now the bottom of this bedside panel is looking good. Now the bracket right there is rusted on this hinge pin. So it can be wire brushed and welded. That can be repaired. And it looks like they already did repair it once. And the reason that happens, guys, is because the pin here that goes in this female hole gets rusted. And then they bend the panel down, they lower the panel, and this pin is rusted in place in that strap. So if you put a drop of oil there occasionally, that would prevent that. Okay, now let's go ahead and do that here also. Look at the tailgate. Not too bad. You can see where they repaired that one too. Let me go ahead and let this down all the way like I did on the other one. Okay, now get a much better look at it. You can see where they repaired them. So they basically did the same thing that I'm saying to do The actual condition of the tailgate itself looks pretty sound, meaning no rust on the panel itself, other than the spots that I just showed you. All right, now let's look at the exterior finish of the tailgate. We have a ding here, tiny ding here, tiny ding here, and a ding here with a scratch. So, ding with a scratch, ding, 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 and maybe something very small there. Now on the passenger bedside panel, what is just so remarkable is that this is ding free. That's pretty amazing. Let's lower the panel and look at the hinges like we did on the other two panels. Okay, so got some rust right there, and you've got rust right there, and rust right there. Okay, here is the wheel on there, and underneath a Honda, it's really hard to show because it's a unibody type construction. But what you can see, it looks really good. That's actually good right there. But it's so hard to really see under a Honda. Oops. All right. There we go. Okay, now, again, there's the rear of the cab and the roof. Looks good. Coming down the door post on the passenger side, we have some rust there and rust there also. Let's look on, and we have like an impression there, ding there, and scratches there. Now, and here's the other wheel and tire, the inner fender. That looks good in there. Now remember, we had some rust right there. Let's look on the inside of that. Okay. Now, let's look at the inside of the passenger door. That actually looks pretty good. And now, underneath. Okay. Now, under here, that looks very nice. That is important under there. Looks good here. Seat looks nice. All right, now we're going to come around to the driver's side and do the same thing on this side. So the door panel looks good. Honda door panels always look good. They're just a hard plastic, so there's nothing to tear. That's really the reason. That looks nice under there. No rust. There we go. That looks nice. The seat does have a tear here and here and here also. Okay, this is your brake fluid on a Honda. And the attack model, that's your diff lock right there. And this is, I'm pushing in the clutch now. This is first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, reverse, but this is ultra low. So you pick up on this ring and then you go into ultra low. Or you pick up on this ring and you can go into ultra reverse. That's how that works. All right, let's take this for a drive. Oop, might help if I turn the brake off. All right, Honda's turned such a tight turn, it's ridiculous. Almost as tight as a Daihatsu. Okay, so I think I already told you everything about what we do. Well, Mayberry Mini Trucks has been in business for 15 years. And we started this crazy thing 15 years ago, way before anybody else did. In other words, anybody in business was not in business before us. And I don't know why that's important to me, but I guess it means that, you know, we've been doing it a long time and we've been improving steadily. All right, so now let's get this up to speed. Oh, we're already up to speed. So actually that's 60 miles an hour. So let me slow down. So, 90, hello guys. Oh, yes. Man, I hope I didn't spray that girl. I tried not to. She's such a good neighbor. Man, I hope I didn't get her. What was I saying before I accosted my neighbor there? Okay. So, yeah, now she's looking back. I don't blame you. I'm going to go slow. That dog looks like Lassie. Is that not the most beautiful dog or what? Man, that thing's pretty. Okay. So now, all right, we're in fourth gear. Okay, we're in fourth gear, and I was telling them to slow down, that tractor. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to slow down to 30 kilometers per hour at this 90-degree turn. And we're going to go up a steep hill. So there we are, 29, 28 kilometers per hour. And we're going up a steep hill in fourth gear, guys, which is very demanding of this truck. Well, guess what? We are already going 60 kilometers per hour. So that is incredible. 28 kilometers per hour in fourth gear up a steep hill, and we're already going 70. So that's 75. Amazing. Amazing. Absolutely incredible. So there you go. That is like a poster textbook test drive. So that is what a successful test drive looks like. Where 28 kilometers per hour is like 17 miles per hour. I've never actually done the math on that, but I think that's true. So if you take 28 times 0.621, that's the actual miles per hour. Somebody please leave me a comment and say, hey, Tony, I'm not as lazy as you. I did the math. I think it's, what I say, 17 miles per hour? Let's see if I'm right. So, anyways, Paul, if you're interested in this truck, let us know. You can call us at 336. I don't know what Hannah's number is offhand, but you can call us at 336-501-2630. That's Stephanie's phone number. It would make sense for you to call somebody in the office and let them know. If you have any questions, you can call me at 336-777-9957. And also, guys, if you would, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just hit that little button that says subscribe. And then it'll be easier to find our channel and hit notification. And then when we post a video, you'll be notified. And that is really important because you may be looking for something in particular. Or it might just be fun, to see what we get in. And we always are getting in really nice stuff. And that's really what put us on the radar. I tell Justin and Hannah and Stephanie that, a successful business gets successful because they're doing something noteworthy. And I've been in business for a long time, and meaning as a certified financial planner and a stockbroker for 29 years. I gained the trust of a hospital to allow me to run their qualified retirement plan, which they did. And they stuck with me for 25 years. And I learned that it's important to realize what brought me to the dance floor. What is it that they really deemed as important? And so I want to know, what is it that's important that got me recognized as a valuable, participant. And that's what we do here. We don't ever want to forget what brought us to the dance floor. And we want to keep the main 3 or 4 things the main thing. And we don't ever want to deviate from that, or perhaps find ways to improve a little here, a little there, in those main areas. And that's what Justin and Hannah are doing now that they're managing the business, is they're sticking to the main things. And then they're putting their personality in there, their own twist, which is fine. But they're keeping the main thing the main thing. And guys, also, if you liked our video, hit the thumbs up. And if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and put it in the comments section. And I try to answer all of the questions, or Justin. And we really do appreciate you watching our video. And again, please hit the subscribe, notification, and like button. Thank you.